Okay, then just a wee bit on dividing. So we have to calculate 5,493 divided by 7, giving the remainder as a fraction. So we want to set it up then like this. So 7 into 5 doesn't go, so it's going to be 7 into 54. 7 sevens are 49, so I know it's going to go 7 times. And there's going to be 5 left over. 7 into 59, I know 7 eighths gives me 56, so it's going to go 8 times. And that's 3 left over. And 7 into 33 then goes 4 times. 4 sevens are 28, so there's in remainder 5. So my answer to this, then, given the answer as a fraction, is going to be 784 and 5 sevenths. Let's take a look at example 2. Example 2, 654 divided by 5, again giving your answer as a fraction. Sorry, given the remainder as a fraction. 654, 5 into 6 goes 1 time, and 1 left over. 5 into 15 goes 3 times. 5 into 4 goes 0 times, remainder 4. So our answer in this case is 130 and 4 fifths. A little bit then on dividing by 10, 100 and 1000. So 684 divided by 10, giving the remainder as a fraction. So if you have 680 and you divide it by 10, you're going to get 68, and there's going to be 4 tenths left over. So that's the same as 68 and 2 fifths. Calculate 9,851 divided by 100. Again, if you do 9,800 divided by 100, the answer, of course, will be 98. And then there's 51 left over. So it's 98 and 51 over 100. And finally then, 6,519 divided by 1,000. So how many thousands are there going to be in that? There's, of course, going to be 6. And then you 519 over 1,000 left over. Final part we're going to look at then for division is our long division. I'll cover up the answers and just do them again, and we'll see how we get on. Much tougher one, obviously, these, but let's see how we go. So it's 5,654 divided by 13. 13. 5, 6, 5, 4. So we'll do it the long by the drop down method and see how we get on here. So 13 into 5 doesn't go. 13 into 56 is going to go. My guess would be 4 times. I actually know the answer to this, but let's pretend we don't. So we're going to try 13 times 4, and we end up then with 52. So it does go 4 times. We then do 13 times 4, which of course gives us 52. And we're going to subtract that 4 and then bring down the 5. 3 13s are 39, so it's going to go 3 times. 3 13s are 39, and so we're going to subtract that then, and that's going to give us 6, and we're going to bring down our 4. I happen to know that if you have 52 up here and you can't get another 13 into that, it's going to take you up to 65, so it's still going to be 4 times. 4 times that is 52, and my remainder then is going to be 12. So in this case, our answer, sorry, hopefully you can see that okay, the answer is going to be 434 and 12 13ths then left over. We'll do this one the other way, and let's see how we get on. So 9,825 divided by 125, 9825 all divided by 125. Numbers are going a wee bit awkward here, but that'll be okay. So 125 into 9 doesn't go, 125 into 98 doesn't go, 125 into 982 does go. We just need to guess how many times. So let's guess 8. So 125, and we're going to times that by 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 2 is 16. That's going to be 20. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 2. So of course 125 times 8 gives us 1,000, something like I would expect people to know actually. So it's not going to go in, it's only going to win 7 times. So 125 then times 7. Again, if you do your multiplication for that, you will get 875. So 125 in here, it goes 7 times. And we've got 875, and we're going to subtract this, change that to a 7, and change that to a 12. 12 taken by 5 is going to give us 7, 0, and give me a 1. 125 into 107 doesn't go, it can't go of course. And we end up with that. Now we've just worked out earlier that 125 times 8 is going to give us 1,000, so this is going to go in here 8 times, and 8 times 125 is going to give us 1,000. We take those away, obviously we have 75 left over. So the answer then, as we see it, if we have 9,825 divided by 125, that's going to give us 78 and 75 over 125. Of course that fraction is going to cancel down. Actually divides top and bottom by 25, so it'll be 3/5.